the greatest thing mankind has ever discovered, ever, without a doubt. And yes, that includes the internet. Coffee. Why do I like it so much? Okay? So, coffee. Well, for starters, it tastes rather nice. And one thing that's really funny is because I have ADHD, the caffeine doesn't really energise me. It just clears everything up in my head. And I just kind of like that. It hits different. And as someone who doesn't drink a lot of alcohol, and alcohol is obviously something a lot of people have, like, oh, I'm a connoisseur of alcohol, I like this taste, I like that taste, I like this drink and that drink. I don't have that. What I do have is I get to be fussy about my coffee. You see, coffee has so many different blends, flavours, everything across the world. You can have Colombian coffee, you can have Arabic coffee, you can have coffee from England. Apparently that's a thing. There's somewhere in England where they grow coffee. I need to look it up. But you can also get people who go, you know what, I'm going to take a bit of that, a bit of this, put it all together and make this special blend, which is exactly the taste that I want. And that's where it's really interesting, is you find blends that you like, much like if you were having a cocktail, you find what alcohols you like mixed together, you can find what blends of coffee you like mixed together. And it doesn't just stop there. You can also prepare it completely differently. You get your cheap instant shit from like Tesco's for £3 and there you're set for weeks. And put your powder, put your water, put your milk, stir, done. And some of that's good. There's a really good one. Nescafe Gold. It's really nice. But my favourite is French press, which is what this thing is, also known as a cafetiere. That's why I always called it, and then my flatmate decided to call it refer to it as a French press, and it kind of stuck. That takes a bit longer, so if you're really impatient for a coffee, not averse. But if you're willing to put in the work, you will have the nicest cup of coffee you will ever have, ever. It's like drinking velvet. You boil the kettle, you put the coffee grains into the cafetiere, like so. You then put milk in the base of your cup, got my little chemistry mug, and then you wait. Once you wait for the kettle to boil, once the kettle is boiled, that's when you wait for it to cool. You can't put boiling straight water on coffee, it'll burn it, it's horrible, it'll be bitter. A lot of coffee from Starbucks actually is quite like that, because they burn it. However, you wait. If you want to be sciencey, it's about 93 degrees is the water temperature. You put it in the cafetiere, like so, leaving this at the top. You don't stir it, you just leave it. And then what do? More waiting. Now comes the best bit. Once you wait for something, it arguably gets better when you actually get to having it. And that's why I think French press coffee is like the goat. But now is the time to enjoy it. And after all this, you get the very satisfying slowly pushing down. Boom. Done. French press coffee. Get your mug with your milk in and you will have the smoothest cup of coffee you will ever consume. Spectacular. French press coffee is unique in the way that when you have it, it's quite smooth and you can't really explain it without having it, and it's one of the reasons I love it so much, is it hits all the different right parts of your mouth. You get tastes on the back of your mouth, the side of your mouth, back of your throat and everything, and it's an experience. And like, I rush a lot of drinks, I rush a lot of food, I eat very quickly and drink very quickly. Coffee I won't. I will savour my coffee, and for good reason. Tastes nice. It's a special place in my heart. Oh, do I have some recommendations also for this Depramble? Yeah. So, the coffee I use, I always love getting this from the Cornish Tea Company. And they have this one called the Cornish blend, or the original blend, or whatever. It's one of those, the yellow packaging. That is my favourite coffee on the planet. Would highly recommend it. Coffee. Cheers.